Hey everybody, this is Rudy. All I want to say is if you're tired and frustrated with your job, corporate America, your 9 to 5, then you want to stay tuned because we're going to talk about sales, whether you like it or not. If you want to get better, you want to promote yourself, change your life, change your destiny, you got to understand sales. If you don't understand sales and have strategies around it, you're going to be stuck, broke, busted, and disgusted. So stay tuned. Yeah, so guys, I really like doing these car videos. Actually driving the Camaro today, and I'm still wearing my winter coat, and it's like 40 degrees here in New York, and it's almost April. It's like crazy. But anyway, yeah, I just if you know me or watched any of my other my content, you know that I left corporate America, had a 14 plus year career. I've been gone about 6 months now. I was in management, engineering, predominant companies, and I'm a living testimony, man. That if you put your mind to it and decide to step out and do your own thing, I'm not saying just go crazy and not have a strategy or plan, but if you decide to, I'm telling you, there's life. There's life after work. You can make it. You can do it. I'm doing it, and it's possible. You just have to believe in yourself. You got to have the courage, and ultimately, you got to take an action. If you don't, it's not going to happen for you. It's not going to be given to you. Pulling up to the UPS store here. Can't wait to see these T-shirts. But anyway, where was it? Oh yeah, so yeah, I was talking about sales, and I remember when I first started in like network marketing. You remember Amway back in the day? I remember being exposed to that, and they would get you all in a room, get you in a meeting, give you the pitch, and then try to close you. And that's what I was exposed to. And then I got into prepaid legal right after college, and I learned a lot by doing that. I was not that high pressure salesperson though. I was more so introvert person. I'm not gonna be in your face. I remember, with some of my team, and we was walking through a Walmart, and one of my guys he was going up trying to prospect, go up to a person and try to pitch them. So he's like, "Hey, there's a person over there. How about you go up to them and talk to them?" I think I just had this like red flag all over my face, and just the lady saw me coming. She smiled. She just didn't say anything, but I just fell on my face, flat on my face. It just wasn't for me. But I learned so much in doing that, and I wouldn't take anything away from it. What it really taught me was to improve my confidence and improve my mental toughness. And that's why a lot of marketing programs, a lot of business leaders are always into personal development. You got to continue to strengthen your mind, always keeping your mind in a constant state. Always keep your mind in a constant state of fermentation. So sales, sales, sales. Think about the car salesman. Do you like pushy, over the top car salesmen? I know I don't. I had the total opposite experience. One time I went to a car dealership and I was looking at this Acura or something I wanted, and I had my mind made up what I was gonna pay. And I get there, the car wasn't even there. They had loaned it out to one of the workers, but there was another one there. I tried it, I liked it, but actually it was better than the one I went to look for. So I offered my number, and the salesman he didn't even come back with a number. It's like I didn't even exist. I'm like, man, do you not want my money? What's the deal here? So I was kind of turned off by it. It was a total opposite experience. So I wasn't used to, a non-pressure sale tactic. It was almost like, man, it almost got to a point where I was like, well, should I go back? Should I offer him more money? Yeah. So it was interesting. So that was my exposures to sales from network marketing. You think about car salesman. What about, let's make it more personable and personal. How about like your job, your career? You remember getting your first job? You walked in, whether you went to school or had some kind of education, you walk in with a resume and you're trying to sell that person on what you can do for them. And, they're trying to, they really don't have any, knowledge of you other than what's on that piece of paper or the references that they may call up. So walking in that situation, you got to be confident. and you got to believe in yourself and believe in your product. And that's key number one. Imagine two people sit down at a table and they're trying to sell each other. Who's going to win? It's definitely not the person who doesn't believe in their product, don't believe in themselves, and not confident. The person that does is going to walk away with either more money or pay less. So I'm a firm believer in that. Um, so if you want to get better at sales, study people like Grant Cardone. You probably see him all over Facebook, all over YouTube right about now. He has a Grant Cardone University, and he's kind of cool because he has his call center. So not only do they have like the over the phone and the face to face type thing, but they also have the internet side of it. And I like more of the internet marketing space personally. I've studied legendary marketer, and David Sharp's program, and it's been very great for me. It's the coaching has been amazing. It's definitely kept me motivated in my offline business as well, and I can highly recommend that. I can stand on it, and it's a great program to be a part of. Study people like Damon John from an entrepreneurial journey. That book, The Power of Broke. I talked about that in another video. That kept me inspired because walking away from a six-figure income, money coming in every week, to now in a contracting business where you get highs and lows, it's definitely it's a gut check, I'm gonna be honest. And but we're making money, we're making progress, business is growing. So I just say just keep the faith, just continue to take action, and doing things like today. I'm getting ready to go pick these t-shirts up. I'll show you an unboxing real quick, but I'm ready to pick these t-shirts up. And it's just another way to get your branding out, get your marketing out there, and generate leads. You got some leads, now you can get some customers, now you got sales, and that sales can turn into revenue. So hopefully this inspired you. If you're contemplating, like, man, I'm tired of this job. I know I can do more. I'm grateful for my job, but I know there's more for me. Tune into my podcast. It's on anchor.fm/Rudy Banks. Go to that. And I'm kind of sharing my journey because ultimately what I'm going to do is, not a secret, but I'm writing a book and I'm going to share my journey. And I'm all about just giving back because there's been so many people who inspire me to say it's okay to step out and do your own thing. And once you do it, just leap, and the parachute and the wings you're gonna find the wings and the parachute, believe me. Now I'm saying just haphazardly just go out and don't have a plan, don't have any type of savings or anything like that. I'm not saying just be negligent and reckless, but it is possible for you to walk away from a career and still function and still prosper. I have people calling me from my old job that's on to new companies now, and they've heard what I'm doing now, and they say, well, I remember what you did at the other company. How about you take that expertise? Can you come in and give us a assessment or do some consulting? I mean, it's just amazing. I think the biggest motivation for me not having to go to work every day in the four walls in that plant is I'm not tied down where my ideas, I don't feel like I can't go do an idea and implement it right then. When you're working for someone else, you got to give them your time. You got to give them the effort. You can't be focused on other things. That's not ethical. So when you get home, you got to regroup, get that energy, and put the hours in. And it was tough staying up late, working on ideas and projects, and then trying to drag in the morning after you've been up till 2 o'clock in the morning trying to, advance your future. It works for some, but at some point, you got to get to a point where you can just say, cut the ties and go. And when you do that, I'm telling you, if you have any skills at all, sit down, write your goals out, figure out where your high income skills are if you have them. If you don't, find where your skills are, and you're going to be surprised because, I got this contracting business. Not only do I do that, I've done all my web stuff. I'm a musician. And now with this marketing training that I'm getting from Legendary Marketer, it's helping me hone in my skills. So I'm actually working on Banks Media. Yep, Banks Media, BANX Media. I'm working on my own marketing company where I'll do web design. We'll do the music. We'll do ads. why not? I'm not tied down anymore. So that's the beauty of when you finally able to walk away and step into your destiny. So I'm rambled enough. I'm going to go in here and pick up these t-shirts, and I'll see you in a bit.